Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, J Rich TV. One piece of life is life in one piece, and you back. Man, sorry I've been gone. Sorry about the hiatus. I know that the pandemic is going on, and I send my condolences and prayers to many of the families and many of all of you out there. I pray that you're getting through this time, man. I know that it's hard, especially with what's going on in Minneapolis, too, with all the riots. I know my words don't mean much, but still, we have to come together. We have to. We cannot change the world unless we change ourselves. But yeah, much love to all of you out there, and I hope you're doing well. But now, let's. You know what we're here for? The One Piece. Oh man, I've been missing out on a lot. I mean, I've never missed any of the manga or anything, but I've been missing out on you guys, and I'm sorry for that. But check this out though. One Piece 979 and 980. We're just gonna get right into it. 979, man, I just love this. We start out with Orochi, and of course, he's getting the signals and messages from Kanjuro, the trader, as we all know. I'm parched, excuse me. And yet, later on, we see Kanjuro. We catch up to him, and we see him in Momonosuke. And actually, Kanjuro is lost. Kanjuro hasn't found his way to Orochi yet, which is a good thing. And you would wonder and think, like, why hasn't he found it? Why hasn't he not found his way to Orochi yet? I mean, it's Kanjuro. If he's been sending him information, he has to be able to get right to him, you know? He's a henchman. And a family member at that. Yeah. A family member in the Reds. A family member of the Kurozumi clan in the Red Scabbards, man. That's crazy. But check it out. We see Momonosuke eyeballing the knife, of course. I don't need to, words don't need to explain here. You go, boy. You be a man and you get yourself free. But I love how Momonosuke is taking it upon himself to really get himself, to take it upon himself to really just take matters into his own hands. To start being like a leader of his own instead of depending on people saving him. Kind of like when they told Chopper back when they were dealing with Silver Foxy or whatever, the Davy back fight, I believe it was, and Chopper was up for auction, I guess, as a crew member. And Zoro challenged his manhood, and Chopper stood up for himself. But anyway, guys, what's so interesting about it is later on we get to see the Straw Hats getting ready for the battle. Everybody's charging inside their Onigashima gear, their Kaido beast gear. Gotta get some pecans in, man. I'm hungry. Anyway, we get a shot of the Straw Hats doing their usual Straw Hat routine. It's so refreshing to see this again, man. To see all of them together, back to their hijinks, pre-battle hijinks. You got Frankie busting out new technology and some of the technology we seen at Fishman Island, upgraded and whatnot. And also a funny part, he offers a ride to Robin, but Brooke jumps on instead. And then Sanji got left out of the fun as well by not being able to get inside the submarine or tank with Nami and the Usopp and the rest. And then Law. Oh my gosh. Law and the rest of the Scabbards too. And you know what would be crazy? After all this is over, if Law did get a power-up like a new crewmate. I mean, I think everybody should get new crewmates in Wano. That's essentially what it will look like. Now, I don't think not one of those crews of the worst generation between Kid, Luffy, and Law will leave without a crewmate. And that's for sure. Now, anyway, you gotta forgive me, guys. Later on, as we see Law transporting the rest, they're going around the backpack. They're going like straight towards Kaido, like in a way, taking like a very quick route. Where you as Luffy charges straight in, as usual. That's the Luffy thing to do. And then you got Zoro going after him, and this is the funniest part. They know that Zoro is gonna get lost, and it goes back to the usual hijinks of the Straw Hats, and you see everybody's teasing it. And then, because what better is it for Zoro to go? And on top of that, he'll cause just as much as a ruckus, if not bigger than Luffy. Then you got Jinbei and Robin. I love how Jinbei and Robin are basically the essential balance of the crew. And what I mean by that is they're cool, calm, and collected, just strolling the battlefield. And they're actually going to need that just in case they run into a situation where a Straw Hat does need an assistance, whether a battle advisory tip or it's just physical assistance in battle. Robin and Jinbei are there to back somebody up, covering the ground. Because it's a lot of heavy hitters in there. Oh my goodness. I'll get to 980 in a minute, but it's a lot of heavy hitters inside there. Now check this out. As we can all see, they're charging in. And first, let's just appreciate the scenery of Onigashima, you know? I mean, like, you see that bridge, the waterfall, some koi fish, I guess. You see the big samurai sword. Now, I'm gonna let you in. My partial theory on that samurai sword, I think Kaido took that from a giant samurai, maybe like a giant oars samurai. Cause think about this. The giant skull on Onigashima, that has to be the descendant of Oars, an ancestor actually of Little Oars Jr. Not his father, but maybe his grandfather. Or it could be Little Oars Jr. father, you know? Because I forgot how old Little Oars Jr. is actually. And think about this. Little Oars Jr., his giants were known as the continent pullers. Yes. And I believe his father or his grandfather, original Oars the original, built Wano from the remains of the ancient kingdom after the fallen war between the D's and the Celestial Dragons. What makes it so distinguishing is that the skull looks an exact mirror image of what Little Oars Jr.'s horns would look like if his skin was off. So I think there is relation there, heavy. And I think that sword either belonged to his father, who may have had, special weaponry, who may have been a giant samurai. I don't know. That's possible. It's One Piece, But check this out. As the Straw Hats go on Onigashima, and we get to see the partying done with the Beast Pirates, we get to see Queen DJing, man, with Apu. Well, Queen isn't DJing. Queen is like the MC, master of ceremony, shouting people out. Hey, yo, we got the numbers. All right, 1, 2, 3. We got the gifters. Open up. What's inside? We got the pleasures. I'll show you something that you like. I'm just saying. The pleasurers and the waiters. Oh, man. The Toby Ropo. They find... Man, the Toby Ropo. Hold on, I'll get to that in a minute. They take Queen and them as a joke. Now, Apu is there. Apu, treacherous snake. Something tells me he was already a part of Kaido's crew when Kaido first landed on that mountain where Kid's headquarters was. Now, obviously, we know that Kid and Killer fought. Kid and Killer obviously fought. Both got captured. But Hawkins and Apu, I think Apu was already a part of Kaido's crew, and I think that Basil just submitted, maybe, or maybe Basil was. Now, also, oh man, craziest part about this, you see the gifters and all of them drinking, eating, having fun. Luffy just lounging through, walking. And Toby Ropo. Where'd my drink go? Crack another one. Ran out of drink, y'all. The crazy part is, though, with the Toby Ropo, man, you see their designs and it is just sick. Like, page 1, Sasaki, Who's Who, Black Maria, Drake and Ishu. I forgot her name. Well, I'm gonna call her Page One sisters because she looks like she could be related to Page One. Like they got a brother or sister relationship. It looks like it. And Page One looks sick with his ninja mask. Oh my goodness. And anyway, the others too. And who's who, man? Gosh. My prediction is I think that Sasuke is gonna fight Jinbei. And then Black Maria might end up fighting Robin. And maybe Usopp and Nami might fight that one girl. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot her name. But the girl sitting next to Page One. Yeah, I think that Nami might fight her and Usopp might fight Page One. And Sanji might go against Queen, who knows. But guys, Page One, the conversation they're having, they have no authoritative respect for the positions of the All-Stars currently in rank. They take them as a joke, especially Queen. And they're mocking them. And what's interesting about this conversation, guys, they highlight at the fact that if Queen wasn't up there, or if Queen were to die, or something was to happen to Queen, Drake would actually fill that position. And the thing is, Drake doesn't have such an ambition, and he shouldn't really. I mean, along with Sword and what he's got going on there, working with the Navy. What's crazy to me is, how strong is Drake really? Now, I'm not saying this makes him the strongest out of the Toby Ropo, but it does raise the question. Now, my personal opinion, I honestly think Who's Who may be the strongest, just based on design. That's just my opinion. And the smile he gave at the end of 979, that vicious, just cunning smile. It's like a bloodlust type smile, you know? Anyway, Drake doesn't have such an ambition, but they still talk as if, like, they should do something. They talk as if they were going to plot something against them, but you know what? They don't have to, because guess what? As they were summoned by Kaido, come to find out, they get summoned by King. And King highlighted, if I would have summoned you, or maybe if any other All-Star, you would have just ignored it. And they would have, because we come to find out, they're ex-pirate captains themselves. And what makes me think is, since they're ex-pirate captains, yet they're under Kaido, because of course you either, as Basil Hawkins said, in the New World, you either submit to a Yonko or you go against them and die. Oh well. What begs the question is, which one of them has Conqueror's Haki? Because, like, the thing is, nothing's been said about them not having Conqueror's Haki, and we don't know if they do or don't. So how do we know if not all of the members, or just a select few, or if none at all, have Conqueror's Haki between the Toby Ropo? They're all ex-pirate captains. Captains usually have Haki, depending on their will. But then again, your will can go away. You can lose your Conqueror's Haki by submitting to somebody. But it all depends. I don't know how. We haven't seen that fully happen yet. But yet, maybe Oda's shown us in some way. And maybe he will physically through word and through actual scene in One Piece and manga, maybe. But anyway, these guys are ex-pirate captains, and that's just interesting. So how strong are they together and individually? Now, we come to find out that Kaido has a son, Yamato. And the thing is, he requests that the Toby Ropo go get him. Now, check this out, a little mini theory. I feel that Kaido, and because he highlighted that Big Mom was getting dressed, I feel that there's going to be a wedding. Oh yeah, baby. If the alliance doesn't break up sooner, who knows? But there might be a wedding because Kaido wants the Toby Ropo to look for his son Yamato. Now the thing is, why do you say there might be a wedding, Jay Rich? I'll tell you why. Because, think about this. Big Mom and her family are uniting with Kaido's crew. Big Mom stresses the importance of family through her role as captain. And of course, she's probably stressed at the Kaido, seeing as though they have history aboard the deadliest crew that ever sailed, the Rocks Pirates. Now, see here, Yamato, I think that Kaido is going to push him to marry one of Big Mom's daughters. If anybody, I'm just going to guess Smoothie. Who, like, they're going to have, it's Kaido's son. He's not just going to marry some fodder Big Mom daughter. It has to be somebody of notoriety of Big Mom's crew, of a female gender. So I'm going to go with Smoothie. Now, think about that. I feel that Smoothie may protest against this, and this may be, Smoothie may act like she accepts, but Smoothie may have concerns about this. I don't think Smoothie may go through with it. But check this out. They want Yamato found. Kaido wants Yamato found. Big Mama's getting ready, apparently. She wants to look good for some reason. There's going to be an announcement of a wedding. There will be. And also, back to the conversation he's having with Toby Ropo. He told him, well, who said, what? And if we bring him back safe and sound, what do we get? Kaido dropped the bomb on him. I'll give you all right to go out against a commander. An all-star. Man, this is just ridiculous. The smile on who's face. The smile on his face. It's crazy, man. And the thing is, who's who, I suspect big things from him. Just from that smile, man. I know it's a lot, but come on. Oh, man, this chapter has been crazy. So, guys, let me know what you think about the chapter, man. Below, comment, like, subscribe. Do what you want. But remember, one piece of life. Oh, yeah. Before I even go out, I just want to say, who do you think will lose their position? Everybody, I assume everyone's guess is Jack, but I don't feel like King would lose. I just don't. Queen, I really don't feel like he would lose. I feel like he would come close, but Queen would lose. But then again, we don't know how strong these Toby Ropo are. So it's just crazy, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be right back. Back-to-back videos, 980 coming soon. And remember, guys, one piece of life is life in one piece. I'm Jay Rich TV. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Much love to you guys, man. Big ups and prayers to all of you making it through this epidemic. Stay safe. Take the necessary precautions. Wash your hands. Stay clean. Boost your immune system. Get a lot of food in, vitamins and whatnot. And just stay safe, man. Spread love. Peace.